Welcome to my channel. Odds are you're not going to make it to California for vacation this year, but next year when you're planning vacation, you might want to consider coming sometime during the months of September or October. First, the weather is still fantastic here. Second, most of the tourists are gone. But third, there are some apple farms that are open that will let you come and pick your own apples. You can fresh squeeze it into apple cider and lots more activities. I am headed out to Yucaipa, which is about an hour and a half east of here, to visit several farms and see what they have to offer. So my car is warmed up. Let's hit the road. I met a friend in Pasadena and we drove 80 miles to Los Rios Ranchos in Oak Glen. Notice the scorched land and how close it is to the road. That's from one of this year's wildfires. Los Rios Ranchos is one of the many apple farms in the area, and there is a lot of activity on the road to get there. It's also one of the largest farms, so there's a lot to do at this one ranch. They have a corn maze, roasted corn, live music, picnic tables, wagon rides. But we were there to pick apples. We started with the Fuji apples. Okay, it's not cheap. It's about $4 a pound, but you're getting it right off the tree. After the Fuji apples, we went for some Granny Smith apples. These are probably my favorite. I love the tart flavor of a Granny Smith. Notice the scorched hills in the background. That is how close the fire got to destroying this and the other farms in the area. We spent a couple of hours at Los Rios and then we headed to Willowbrook Farm. We passed some botanical gardens and a museum which we didn't have time to stop for. Willowbrook was where we had wanted to spend the afternoon, but they're the smallest farm in the area, so they had already run out of apples on their trees. But what they did have was an apple cider press. Not this one. The apples were from Los Rios. You can tell I am a city girl, grinding apples with my purse on. It's basically a three-step process. First, you grind the apples. Then you press the juice out of the apples into a large bowl. And then you pour the bowl of apple cider into a jug. Delicious. If you don't want to crank, press, and pour, you can buy any number of apple products at their store. The farm closes around 3:45 in the afternoon for a wine tasting from 4 to 6. With the wine tasting, you get a charcuterie box and s'mores. Now, because my friend and I were driving from LA, we both passed on the wine tasting itself, but we got the charcuterie boxes and I got the s'mores. I don't really like s'mores, but I do like holding things over a fire. This is what was in the charcuterie box. It was small, but really good. Oh, did I mention they have a pig named Delilah and a pony and a donkey named Comet and Star? So cute! Take a look at these raspberry fields. Even though the farm didn't burn, the fruit from these plants were essentially ruined for this year. Same with the blackberries. After the farm, we got in the car to head back to LA, but we decided to cap off the day with pie. So we stopped at this shopping center. I got the pecan pie. So good. And look at all that ice cream. And then we headed back to the city. So I'm on my way home now. As far as days go, that was a pretty perfect day. Really, it's all about the simple things. If you're in LA, you should definitely go check out these farms. There was so much that I didn't get to see, a museum, botanical gardens. It was a pretty fantastic day. Thank you for watching.